happens in football, it's difficult, and we focus on what's pivotal. Stats about the game and all the moments that were critical. Teams get robbed, it's criminal, but don't be acting pitiful. Two bros and one couch, it's time to get political.
Hello and welcome to Two Bros, One Couch. I'm Dozza.
And Marco.
This is the show we talk to you about the weekend's games and goings on. The end.
The end is here.
The end is here.
It's been a good season for us. It's not been great for Man United, but it's been a good season for us, and we've really enjoyed ourselves.
A good opener. We're adjusting to the Prem.
Adjusting
there you go.
to this life.
Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what I mean? We've survived.
Didn't get sacked.
Yeah, do you know
Wrong
what I mean?
guys for the job.
And we didn't quit.
But we didn't get
That's
sacked.
the bottom line. We're wrong guys for the job, but we didn't get sacked, and we didn't quit.
Moisey quit.
Moyes quit.
Today.
Wenger could quit.
He said he
But he also didn't bow down to the pressure. So we're kind of like Wenger.
Yeah, there you go.
Do you know what I mean? Respect Wenger. Hold tight. Hold tight, Wenger.
Let's get into someone who's not quit, but might have seen the last few minutes.
I think he might have quit. I think he might have retired. Listen, if you look at his speech and look at that whole
It was
crazy
like
opening,
Game of Thrones or something.
It was
you know?
weird.
I swear down. Big speech, you know.
it was weird.
John Terry. I'm sorry, yeah, but I can't look at your teammates anymore and have like full on respect for them, because for someone to press, I'll say press, I won't use any other explicit words, but to press one of your teammates' girlfriends or wives, partners, whatever, and then to just go, oh, right, yeah, cool, high five, yeah, high five. I don't get it. I proper don't get it.
I mean,
I can't.
let's look at it from the point of view I'm going to look at it. I mean, John Terry, in my eyes, is an absolute legend. Absolute legend.
Wicked defender.
I look at everything he's won, right? 1 Champions League, 1 Europa League, 5 Premier Leagues, 5 FA Cups, 3 League Cups, and the biggest trophy of all, Wayne Bridges' wife. So really and truly, you can't ask for much more. I think the biggest thing for me in that game, was the whole on 26 minutes kick the ball out of play. What if his number was number 5? Like, you know what I mean?
Isn't it like it should have been really?
Yeah, like you know what I mean. It's a bit mad, and I mean Sunderland should have just been savvy and just at the ball thrown back.
Just kept it in. They should have just kept the ball in play
and just been like, "Fuck you, John."
Yeah. You want to take up 26? Well, we're gonna hold it till 28.
Moyes quit because of that shit. So, it was a passing over of torches as well. The moment it was like Cahill was coming on and he was looking at him. He was like, "Listen, your wife's next." And like,
you bang whoever's wife you want.
Passed him the captain's arm and listen, you make sure you bang Costa's wife before he goes to China. You bang William's wife before he goes somewhere. Fabregas's wife. Do you know what I mean? And if you can bang Fabregas's wife, ask him about Shakira, because I know him and Piqué are close.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? John Terry's like that. John Terry's one of them guys, and it's dead true. If he were a footballer, he'd be on a stripping malley, talking about, come into this fucking club, mate. We've got fucking shots and
Jags.
That's what John Terry would be. He'd be an absolute pest.
In footballing terms, ledge. You're a ledge. To be fair, you're a ledge.
Yeah.
Great defender.
100%.
He's one of the players that I've just been talking. You know what I mean? Like I've been talking about recent weeks. Just play with a bit of that in there.
Bit of passion.
And the play for the badge.
Passion.
You know what I mean? Play for the badge, not the name.
Passion and racism. You want it all.
I'm trying to end this on a high. Man brought out the radio. I forgot about that. Actually.
Listen, the guy's been through a lot. The guy's been through a lot of wives.
A lot of girls,
and a lot of racist slurs. So really and truly, should we laud John Terry for being this Superman?
As a footballer, you are great.
Let's do it.
As a person, not so. Prick.
Ooh, who cares though, eh? He's given his entertainment.
There you
He's
go.
got bare goals. And he slipped at the final moment when he took that penalty against Manchester United in Champions League. So really, John, listen.
Career.
You the man.
Champions League top 4 was decided. Obviously Chelsea first. City, Tottenham.
Spurs.
Sorry. Tottenham second. How could I forget?
God.
City third. And it was all about 4th place, wasn't it, really?
Massive.
I think Arsenal were getting a bit giddy. Few fans of my time were getting a bit giddy, thinking, Liverpool are gonna bollocks it up, and then
I mean, I had no doubt in my mind whatsoever that Liverpool would bank Middlesbrough.
We called it.
Arsenal was going into that game against Everton fully knowing that they'd be playing Europa League football next year. Arsene Wenger now has an FA Cup to play for. Yeah? Mm-hmm. If he doesn't win that, I think he walks. If he wins it, yeah, I think he then says to people, listen, I'm going to retire next season. I think he'll actually come out and say, I'm retiring next season. This is my last season. I'm going to try to get us back in the Champions League or try and win the title. He's going to probably promise.
Yeah.
And then obviously he's the FA Cup holder as well. So I think that's what he does. I think he basically says, I'm retiring next season. Nobody wants to just leave like he would have to do at the end of this campaign with nothing. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about the biggest point in that game. It was the sending off of Koscielny. He's now missing for the FA Cup.
What's he thinking?
It's mad. It's mad.
It's like he's actually gone out there to smash him. Like, gone past.
It's like he was just far too excited about that tackle. He was just far too excited about it. But they've lost Koscielny and they've lost Gabriel Paulista.
Yeah,
so they lost two of the centre-backs for the FA Cup final.
I swear Sanchez came off.
Sanchez did go off, but I think it was more of a precaution.
Was it?
So, really and truly, the defence is what I worry about with Chelsea. It's not their attack.
Holding a Mertesacker.
It's the defence.
Holding a Mertesacker.
Yeah. Holding Mertesacker.
Holding.
Not happening. It's going to hold some licks. That's what it's going to hold.
Liverpool.
Well, yeah.
Champions League.
It's massive.
The most successful English team in Champions League.
Yeah, are backing it.
They're backing it.
They're backing it.
Do you know what I mean?
And I want to see how they do. I'd love to see how they do with Champions League football. Well, obviously they had Europa League football in the Premiership, but obviously they couldn't juggle it, right? Because they finished, 7th? And then ended up getting to the final, losing the final.
Yeah.
Champions League football is obviously a big ask still. Will they be able to bring players in and still have that same core and gel and still do well in the Prem and also still do well in the competition?
I predict Liverpool will sign well. I think Klopp has been wanting this just to kind of. I think he's got a few man. Like, I think like Mark, your Royces and that. I think he's been in the ear and just be like, you know what? If we get Champions League,
you come
through in it. Yeah. And I think now. There you go. Klopp had players that Dortmund made.
Oh yeah, of course he did. Big players. Players who do stuff for him. Liverpool have got there. They've ground it out and they've got the goal. Chilwell, that's the hardest thing I've ever seen him hit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was absolutely insane. He loves scoring at home, doesn't he? Apparently he's got like 17 goals at home in Newcastle and Liverpool, but he doesn't score on away. So he's the guy to have when you need a performance, and he does play with his heart. He really does. He's an absolute superstar.
He needs to go holler at John Terry for scoring away.
No, John will.
Score at home.
You like that. Very good. Yeah. Very good.
Man United.
Next gen.
The next gen.
You
know what? I was reading on Twitter. Like Man United youth team, average age 22, whatever, something like that. And then I looked at it and people raving, this guy. I was like, Man United youth's good. Like, the grass is green as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, you've seen Rashford come through. Lingard, I know he's got his haters, but Lingard will get in most Premier League teams. He's getting more than 10 Premier League teams. He's getting most of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Twanzebe come through recently. They're good. Do you know what I mean? So I wasn't that shocked when I'm seeing these players. And I said to you in the situation that it was, do you know what I mean? It's a nothing game. It's a nothing game to Palace as well, which plays in their favour a little bit because I know they've played the full strength, but are they really motivated?
They're in holiday mode.
Are they motivated to play a game of football? Probably not. So it was perfect for them. I'm glad that they all pretty much, I think, put a big statement down. Do you know what I mean? They were given the chance and they've taken it and they've kind of said, you know what, I'm here if you need me. They played well, man. They were wicked. It was good just to see football played without fear.
Yeah.
That's what it was. There was no fear, and
that's what I like.
The first team lads need to just take a little bit of that because
I think they need to look at that. They need to look at
play.
The fact that these players were playing in between the lines and even if they lost the ball, they just worked hard to get it back.
Yeah.
And that's all any coach really wants.
Accept that you're going to make a mistake.
Yeah,
you're going to give the ball away.
I think they're scared of our first
when you dribble,
to make a
you're going to get tackled sometimes. Yeah. Just go for it. I mentioned it on Twitter, but I saw Josh Harrop make a run. Wicked run down the flank. And Jones kind of looked, and it was on. He could have played it, and he didn't play it. And I saw Harrod cuss him, and I was like, play the ball.
Yeah.
Just play it.
Because he's made that run
for
you.
And I was just looking at it, I was like, that's
exactly.
it personified there. Yes. You can see it. There's the fear of a first team player who's scared to make a mistake, and then one who's just prepared to take a risk.
Yeah. Will Mourinho, because Mourinho, listen, he's had some good young players at Chelsea. I'm pretty sure he's had some good young players at Real Madrid and Inter Milan. But does he ever really use them? I think the answer's got to be no.
He doesn't have a great record.
He doesn't have a great record. So, yeah, he might look at that yesterday and think it's just good for him as well. It's good that they've come in and they've done that job, but that's all he needed them for. That's all he needed for. Yeah, Twanzebe, he's going to be in and around. But I'm looking at people like Mitchell, who really impressed me at left back.
I thought McTominay was
McTominay, and remember I said to you, if we're struggling with midfielder because Fellaini was out, suspended. You're playing Rooney in there, but really you've got a stature of a boy who's 6'4", and can do the same job as Fellaini.
That plays that position.
Why not just put him in?
Yeah.
Just put him in.
Yeah,
and if he doesn't do it, you can actually say to him, listen, I put you in the team and you just didn't do it for me. So now you're going to have to go back and work some more.
The envelopes. Do we have to open at the same time? Is this official or what? Right.
Get it open.
Right.
Exciting times.
Well, she got neat handwriting, guy.
Of course. You did really well.
The first was top 4 prediction. Yeah, we'll go for that.
And it was in thinging it. Who would be the champion?
In order.
In order.
So your order, right, was Chelsea 4th, Liverpool 3rd, Man United 2nd, and Man City first.
You went Man United first. So when you're laughing at me,
my days.
Let's look at this.
Right.
Chelsea 2nd, Man City 3rd, which you got.
Bang.
Yeah.
Bang.
And Liverpool 4th, which you got.
Bang.
Yeah. So yeah, well played.
The 3 relegated, you had Bournemouth, Hull, and Burnley.
Yeah. You had Watford, Burnley, and Hull. So basically, Hull, wasn't it? It's just
Watford.
Hull.
Yeah, just Hull. Top goal scorer, you had Harry Kane.
You had Sergio Aguero. But yeah, Harry Kane. So it's 2-2 there.
That was before Jesus came through.
Yeah. Don't try and blame that.
I'm just saying. I didn't know Jesus was going to turn. That was the only thing that was going to stop it happening. Do you know what I mean? If anyone can stop it happening, it's Jesus.
No one knew that Jesus was going to come through.
Breakthrough team and player. Breakthrough team, you went for Liverpool.
I think that's pretty much a good guess.
Breakthrough team.
To say that there's like 7th and 8th and all this shit, breakthrough. But obviously they're not breakthrough team. But
when we say Spurs, was the breakthrough team?
Well, they did the same as they did last year, didn't they? For me, Liverpool, the ones that did something different.
Tottenham went up a place.
Oh, they did in fact. But they're not breakthrough. They was in Champions League.
They put pressure on. This was the season they put pressure on, bro. They put pressure on.
We almost won the Prem twice.
Yeah.
I'm buying that DVD. You put Middlesbrough.
Wow.
Breaking through who?
The bottom of the league. I don't know. Anyway, breakthrough player. You had Mo Barrow. Martin. Mo Barrow,
I thought he was going to be awesome.
Yeah,
you had Delafield.
He's gone. Wow, this is bad. Right, okay. The first managerial casualty.
I know what I put, because I did not think Burnley was staying in this league.
You put The Undertaker.
What?
Sean Dyche. Burnley, bro.
Yeah.
Is it Sean?
I thought,
Sean
Dyche in it, isn't it?
They're not getting rid of Dyche, bro.
I thought they would, because I thought, remember he came up the year before, then he went down, so I thought if he came up and then he was going to get relegated again, he's going to get sacked.
He's got a job for life there.
He was nice. For life, I'm telling you. You put Tony Pulis, job for life at West Brom.
Yeah, true, yeah. See, now
you say it like that, yeah. You see it now, don't you?
And your player of the year, I have a feeling I said same. You went for Raheem Sterling.
Well, I thought it should have been Raheem Sterling because he should have been fucking playing.
Yeah.
All
he
like
he started off.
Remember, he started off bad boy.
Yeah.
And turned into a bitch. But you gave it to Zlatan.
I was just being optimistic, wasn't I?
Well, of course, you put
Missed
Man United
optimism.
first
I
and you
know.
put Zlatan played.
That was hopes and dreams, that wasn't it?
Yeah.
Basically hopes and dreams.
2-all. Listen,
That's it.
I'm going to miss you, bro. We've got some things
I
in
mean,
the
technically,
pipeline.
like, I'm not leaving the country or anything.
I mean, are you not? Because
I mean, well,
I'm
actually,
hearing
oh god,
I'm
I've
hearing
jinxed it, Anna. Where's the wood?
government
Where's the wood?
fuck us over.
I am leaving the country if we lose.
Yeah. We've got obviously 2 more shows to do.
We're gonna do Europa
We're going to do Europa League. Look forward to that.
and the FA Cup.
And then we're going to do the FA Cup. Alright?
Bang. And playoff final championship.
Playoff final, Huddersfield Town. Everybody's going to be there. Everyone's going to be there.
Burglar's Paradise.
I wish I was going to Wembley.
Burglar's Paradise.
Unfortunately.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Huddersfield.
Yeah. If you pay me, I'll look after your house.
That's a good idea.
That's, you know what?
That is a good
That's what
idea.
you should
I'll
start
house it.
charging people, yeah.
My house sitter.
Start charging people house it. Don't tell people to go Wembley and we'll house it for you.
Yeah,
Right?
I am on that.
Just
We'll
have
use
to
your
give us-
couch.
Yeah,
for the-
we'll use your
for
couch.
that. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, calm. Just keep going around checking houses.
Talking Bradley next
We'll
year.
We'll just be like Merv and Harry.
But the Sticky Bandits. Hello and welcome to 2 Sticky Bandits.
You got your shit. Yeah, that's the plan.
But I just want to say it's been a wicked season. I said it last week, but it's been a wicked season. I want to say thank you to everyone who has, even if you just watched a single video, a single minute, you bought t-shirts, the flipping snapbacks, the comments in the street and stuff like that. Like, yeah, this just started as like just an idea. It was just like, you know what?
We should do this.
Let's just, do you know what I mean? Just an
We
idea.
threw the
and
name
then-
together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now people want to be 3 bros, 1 couch.
There you go.
4 bros, 1 couch. 2 girls, 1 cup. There's been loads.
Who came first?
Who
2
came
bros, 1
first?
cup.
Who
2
knows?
Going back to the beginning.
Yeah. End it as you started it, of course. Why not?
This has been 2 bros, 1 couch. I've been Dozza.
I have been the ultimate Marco. The ultimate.
This has been an amazing Premier League season.
Yeah. Breakout.
We'll hopefully see you next week if I don't go on unplanned holiday.
We'll see you next week.
We'll see you next
We'll
week.
see you next week. This guy can't afford being Barbados.
Nah, I
Tell you
can't.
shit.
I can't. To be honest, the
He's
way
going
my
Barbados.
bank's set up. No, it's changed to Scarbados now. I'm going to Scarborough, bro. Scarborough. Just going to go and duck out.
I'm going to be Blackpool, me.
Caravanning. In fact, I'm in a caravan.
I'm gonna go in a Black Dens and turn up in a caravan.
We out!
We out this bitch. Peace.